Hi everyone, and welcome to yet another patch overview for Apex and ReduxConquer. You're going to notice in this patch overview that a lot of this content won't be enabled right away. That's because we are preparing resources for future holiday events, for the winners of Guild War to request new garments, all that sort of stuff. So we have gone ahead and converted all of TQ's new garments. Most of these will not be available yet. There's more than I'm showing you here, but these are all fully working. We have screenshots of these, we've labeled them, we've copied them over. You'll be able to see all of these on our wiki, and you'll be able to request them if you're winning Guild War. So this is not worth looking at right now, but just as a heads up, it is there, and you're going to start to see some of these new garments popping up in-game over the next few weeks. Now that we have enabled the debug FB command here so that people can see the line that their fast blade was taking, people were noticing that angled shots were going very, very short. Now I have corrected that here, and it much more closely resembles what the actual line shows. This is up for player opinion, of course, and we may end up tweaking it in the future, but this is much closer to what you would expect to see, and so we are launching it with this patch. Another thing that we were seeing was that people were constantly camping the Gano and Titan spawns. The reasons they were able to do that is because the spawn radius on it was very small, and it was not having a large amount of dodge or magic resist. So we have increased the drop rate on Experience Potion. It is now 100% rather than 75% from those monsters. But as part of that change, we have increased the amount of defense that it has and increased the spawn radius slightly. So you're not going to be able to just AFK on top of the spawn and instant kill it the second it pops up. Now, we also had an issue where people were able to use the /duel command to instantly restart a duel after one had ended. We have fixed that bug. You will have to re-challenge the player, and they will have to accept that invite again. So that is in this patch. We have increased the Cloud Diamond drop rate from Lab 4, so it's going to be a little bit easier to get your sun boxes if you do decide to farm those. We'll be keeping an eye on those rates. We may buff the boxes themselves, but we felt that the diamonds themselves were dropping far too rarely. We have also disabled the dash skill here. We were finding that players were just using it to non-stop troll other players. We have a few different ideas of what we might want to do with it as a more balanced, less trolly option. But for now, until we get that in place, we wanted to take care of those player concerns, and it has been disabled. We have fixed training ground stakes. Those can no longer be disabled by healing them. That was just an oversight on some of the new error checking that we added. So that has been fixed. And you'll notice that we have upgraded the remote warehouse. You're going to be able to use all 3 market storage NPCs as well as your normal ones. And you'll notice that if you actually go to market, you're going to be able to use both pages of them. So they will now store 40 items rather than 20. As I've mentioned to players who have asked in the past, though, there is a bug where when you're using Remote Warehouse, you can only view one page. So that bug is still there, but in the meantime, you will be able to store more than just 10 items in these, 20 items in these. You'll be able to store the full 40. So that should help with people whose storage limits are bursting, and just help out players with that extra Remote Warehouse space as well. The final change that we have added here is that we've added a /clear ores command. So we had a lot of people who were mining and didn't want to clear gold ores. They wanted to sell those to NPCs. So we added the clear ore command. It only clears low quality ores. It does not clear any other items. So you'll keep your gems and you'll keep your gold ores. So that has been added, and you'll be able to use that this patch. Keep in mind that is a VIP only command. We will update the command list on our forum. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this patch overview. As I mentioned, it's not a whole lot of instant content for you guys, but it's setting the groundwork for all sorts of future additions and features for you guys to use. Until next time, have a lovely day.